the town of Verita, no one was more beloved and no one more exhausted than Liam, the bridge builder. Liam was a master. With his hands, he connected people. He built bridges so lovers could meet, so merchants could sell, so children could get to school. There was only one rule to Liam's work. He used his own resources. Every yes he gave to a villager was a beam from his own dwindling woodpile. "Liam," the baker would call, "can you build a small bridge over the back creek? I can deliver the bread faster that way." "Yes," Liam would say, and a beam would leave his pile. "Liam," the weaver would call, "can you build a walkway from my house to the dye house? I hate walking in the mud." "Yes," Liam would say, and more wood would vanish. The people adored him. They called him generous, tireless, the heart of the village. But they didn't realize, or perhaps chose not to realize, that while everyone in Verita used his bridges to get back to their warm, dry homes, Liam had no home. He was so busy building connections for others that he had no time, and no wood, to build shelter for himself. He slept outdoors, near his ever-shrinking woodpile, coughing in the dew, his hands full of splinters. He told himself their admiration kept him warm, but admiration is a thin blanket. One day a cold wind blew from the north. The royal meteorologists announced the winter storm was coming. It wasn't common rain. It was the storm of the decade. Liam looked at his remaining wood. After years of yes, he had just enough for one small hut, a simple shelter, just enough to survive the storm. He picked up his hammer, his hands aching. "First my walls," he muttered. For the first time in his life he was going to build something for himself. He had barely nailed the first beam when a booming voice interrupted him. It was Lord Valerius, the richest man in town. "Liam," he barked. Valerius didn't ask. He ordered, "I'm hosting a party tonight. The path to my gazebo is a bit damp. I want you to build a bridge over the lawn. Now." Liam froze. The hammer felt like it weighed 1,000 pounds. The old answer rose in his throat, the word he always used. "Yes, my lord, of course." But then something happened. He felt the cold wind cut through his thin shirt. He felt the dry cough in his chest. He looked down at his bleeding hands, and he realized a terrifying truth. If he said yes to Valerius, he would be saying no to his own survival. He would die of cold, under a torn tarp, while Valerius's guests used his last wood to avoid a little dampness on their shoes. The entire village paused to watch. "No," Valerius blinked. "What?" "No," Liam said again. His voice wasn't loud, but it was the most solid thing he had ever built. "This wood is for my shelter. The storm is coming." Valerius's face turned red. "Insolent! You are finished in this town. You are selfish." Valerius stormed off, yelling that Liam would never build another bridge. Liam went back to work, nailing his wall. The storm came, and it was terrible, but Liam was safe in his small hut, listening to the wind howl outside. The next morning, the storm passed. Liam stepped out of his shelter expecting to be a pariah. The town was in chaos, but his hut was standing. He expected loneliness. Instead, he saw Mia, the baker, the same one he built a bridge for. She wasn't coming with a request. She was bringing hot bread and a blanket. "I heard what you said to Valerius," she said softly. "I'm so sorry. I never realized." "Realized what?" Liam asked. "That we were all taking your wood, without ever asking if you were cold. And then the carpenter showed up. That bridge you built for my children, it saved their lives in the storm. Let me reinforce your walls." The weaver appeared. "I don't have wood, but I have this rug for your floor." Liam realized the final lesson. His no to Valerius didn't break his connections. It just filtered out the false ones. His painful no was what finally allowed true connections to be built. For the first time, the bridges he built were used to bring things to him. This story teaches us a profound truth about self-respect. Many of us are Liam. We are the bridge builders in our families, our jobs, our friendship circles. We give our yes as if our wood is infinite. We say yes to that extra hour at work that will make us miss dinner with our family. We say yes to that favor for a friend that will drain us emotionally. We say yes to a relationship that demands everything from us and gives nothing in return. And we do this out of a deep fear, the fear that if we say no, we will be what Valerius accused us of being: selfish. We are afraid that no is an axe that severs connection. But here is Liam's lesson. The yes you give out of coercion, resentment, or exhaustion is not a bridge builder. It is a brick in the wall of your own prison. Self-respect begins the moment you realize your resources, your time, your energy, your mental health are finite. You must build your own shelter. Saying no is not an act of aggression. It is an act of self-preservation. It is saying, I respect myself enough not to set myself on fire to keep others warm. And the most beautiful part, the paradox of true connection? People like Valerius who only benefit from your perpetual yes will leave, and that's okay. But people like Mia, the true connections, will hear your no, and for the first time, they will see you. They will see your needs. And your honest no will become the foundation for a connection far stronger and truer than 1,000 fake yeses. Your voice matters. Your needs matter. Your wood is precious. Comment below. What is the no you need to say this week? What is the shelter you will finally start building for yourself? Let's support each other in the comments. If this story resonated with you, if you have ever felt like Liam, please leave a like. It helps this message find others who are cold. Share this video with that person in your life who is everyone's bridge builder, the person you suspect is forgetting to build their own home. And, for more impactful stories like this that teach us to live with more courage and authenticity, subscribe to the channel. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. The no you say with respect to others is the most important yes you can say to yourself. Build your shelter. The storm is real, but so are you.